Good afternoon, Yorktown. It's Supervisor Matt Slater coming to you from Town Hall. I told you many times that I'd come to you with verified and accurate information, come to you with good information, and that also includes the bad information. I'm here in Town Hall. Wanted to remind everyone the importance of mask wearing. I'm going to take my mask off here to make sure you all could hear me. But we have an updated report of our caseload that I wanted to share with the town. As of today, we have 46 active cases in the town of Yorktown. That's 15 new active cases since Friday, and that gives us, since we began testing, a total of 941. As we've said before, and as we heard from the Commissioner of Health, that 46 means there's 46 active, 46 contagious individuals within our community, and again, 15 new cases since Friday. I want to talk about the infection rate, which is one of the things that we continue to look at. I do understand that Westchester County, we heard from our county executive today, George Latimer, he will be hopefully joining me on Friday if his schedule allows. But right now we're planning on having him join me on Friday to provide an update to the community, specifically about Yorktown. But as of Sunday, our infection rate was at 3.4% as a county, not as a municipality, as a county. In comparison, on August 8th, our infection rate was at 1.1%. We are testing more. We recognize that. We're testing approximately 6,000 people a day. But the key here, as we've heard earlier from our county executive, is again that infection rate. That infection rate for the county has continued to climb, especially as we've gone through September and now in October, now into November, and now we are at, as a county, 3.4%. Hospitalizations for the county, again, not for the town of Yorktown, but for the county, as of Friday, which is the last number that we were given, was 82. But I think it's important that we put that into perspective. That was Friday the 6th, 82. Thursday the 5th was at 69. Wednesday the 4th was at 54. Tuesday, on Election Day, we had 51. So think about that. From Tuesday to Friday, we went from 51 to 82 hospitalizations due to COVID. And again, not trying to fearmonger. We want to be as accurate and transparent as we can with the information that we have. And the reason we do this is because we want you, the public, to make the best decisions possible, the most responsible decisions possible. I also want to talk about cluster zones because as these numbers have continued to go up, we've seen a cluster zone be established down in Port Chester and parts of Rybrook where their numbers have also increased. To give you an example, today's active count in Port Chester is 130. Again, here in Yorktown, it's 46. Some of our neighboring communities, Cortland's at 43, Peekskill's at 70. Down to the south, our neighbor of Newcastle's at 28. Mount Kisco, 32. Somer's also at 28. Also important, though, to keep in mind population size, and so Cortland, of course, is rather relevant when we look at those numbers. But cluster zones. So we have a cluster zone in Westchester currently down in the Sound Shore. The cluster zones are dictated by the governor. It's very important that everyone understands that. So we're not looking at macro shutdowns. We're not looking at broad brush shutdowns. We're looking at what they're considering cluster zoning. And honestly, the more you learn about it, the more you look at it, I think it actually is a very, very good tool for us to use. We've seen already positive results from the cluster zoning. We've seen cluster zoning already up in Broome County. We see it down in the city in Brooklyn and Queens. We also see it again upstate in Chemung County. But again, it's yellow, orange, and red. And the important thing is, again, it's not done by county. It's not done by region. It's done by zip code and as far down as the census tract, which is very, very specific. So the governor and his team are able to go into individual neighborhoods where they see an increase, a specific spike in COVID, and they are able to put parameters in place to level that spike, to flatten that curve, without impacting the entire municipality, county, region. And so, again, that is dictated by the governor. I can tell you that we've requested that data to be provided by zip code. Currently, we don't have it. I cannot tell you what the infection rate is for the town of Yorktown because I don't know how many people are being tested specifically from the town of Yorktown. The only data that we're given is the same data that you see, and that's the number of active and total cases for our community. But needless to say, I think that it's clear from a countywide and regional perspective, also statewide for that matter, we are heading in the wrong direction. We are seeing increased numbers, and that's going to require greater vigilance and greater cooperation from all of you. So again, I'm asking for folks to wear a mask. Wear a mask just when you're going out. It really isn't, I know some folks don't want to hear it, but it really is the responsible and neighborly thing to do. That is our best defense right now. Of course, social distancing, of course, washing your hands. And again, as we've said time and time again, if you don't feel well, please do not go out. Please contact your medical provider. Go get the help that you need. Go get checked by your medical provider. We have multiple facilities all across Yorktown who offer COVID-19 testing, both the rapid tests, which you'll get a result back anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes, and a PCR test. If anyone needs PPE, if anyone needs a mask, feel free to please contact my office. I'm more than happy to help supply people with masks. We've done many mask drives throughout the community in the spring and the summer, and we'll be looking to organize another one in a few weeks as we continue to stockpile and utilize some of the PPE that we are getting from our partners in government. But again, the numbers today are 46 active cases. That's a 15 new active cases since Friday. And as a reminder, we did see some of our schools be impacted by COVID in the last couple of days. Brookside Elementary went full remote for a couple of days. Lakeland High School started today, but they are going back. It started today fully remote, but they are going back tomorrow to hybrid. Same with Ben Franklin, who started this week remote learning. Again, to my fellow parents, if you want to see the schools continue to operate and you don't want to go to a full remote model, it's very important that we're making socially responsible decisions. There should be really no reason for things like a sleepover. Those are just dangerous at this point. They really are. And so I ask for, again, social responsibility, common sense, wear a mask, wash your hands. If you don't feel good, stay home. And we're going to continue to provide as much information as we can. Our dashboard continues to be active. We share all the information that we get right on our website, right on the Community Impact Dashboard that you can check regularly. We provide links to the state dashboard as well as any information from the county. But again, really important that we stay focused. We've talked about this plenty of times. I know COVID fatigue is a real thing, but the numbers, unfortunately, again, are going in the wrong direction. And it's going to take a great effort by our community and the communities throughout our region to flatten that curve. So again, if you're going out, wear a mask, be smart, be responsible. If you have any questions, you can always call me directly at 914-962-5722, extension 200. That's my direct line. Or you can always email me at mslater@yorktownny.org. We've been through this before, unfortunately. We've learned from it, but now we're being tested again. And I really hope and I believe that this community will respond in the same way that we always respond when we're faced with adversity. And so again, I just wanted to provide additional information, transparent information, accurate information. I just got off a municipal conference call with the county executive himself, and we're sharing this information so you can make responsible decisions for you, your family, and your neighbors here in Yorktown. So again, just stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.